Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. The Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're with Marion Boyer from the Reinbeck Art Festival. Marion, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Marion, give me a little background on you. Where did you grow up?
I grew up here in Reinbeck, Iowa. The only time I left this small town of 1,600 people was to go to college, and I came back, and I'm glad I did. It's a great little community.
Very good. Tell us about your career there in Reinbeck. What have you done with your life?
I taught elementary school.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
And had a variety of grades. And since I retired, I've been volunteering in a variety of things.
Okay. All right. Give us an idea where this festival started. Let's start with that.
Okay. 13 years ago, a few of us, I had this dream to have an art festival in Reinbeck, to bring culture not only to Reinbeck, but to bring other people to Reinbeck to see what a neat little community we have. I live south of town on a farm. I currently live on the farm where I was born and raised, but the town is just a little town, but it's a neat little burg. So we had this dream, and we just started out. The first year it was pretty small, and we've grown a lot, and we've added different types of arts and events through the years.
Okay. All right. So if I and other listeners have not been to this event, this festival, what does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like?
Okay, sounds good. There's probably 30 to 40 artists on Main Street, and we have a few inside. So we have a variety of artists, from paints, from blacksmiths, from clay, just a whole gamut of booths sitting out there. We also have a car show happening at the same time, and it includes cars, pickups, motorcycles, and tractors. Then at a nearby building, we have a quilt show with beautiful quilts displayed just for people to see all the beauty in those. We have a children's art display. We have a touch-a-truck for kids to get to climb around on vehicles. We have a children's art activities. We have live music. And so we have a variety of people come on and sing or play or whatever they do. So the music is in the air. There's a lot of sights to be seen. And the local restaurants have specials, so you have that cooking going on.
Nice. Very good. Marion, what is it for you? What is the reward for you in your heart that motivates you to keep this project going? What is the reward that you see?
My reward is for people to come together. We have a small committee that works throughout the year. We've started now for the September meeting, for the September festival. But on the day of the festival, we have a lot of volunteers that come out every day, every year. And it's just fun to see locals mix with out-of-towners, get to know each other, to take pride in our community, and to share the arts. The arts are vital to all of us, I believe, and therefore this is a way to share.
No, absolutely. You couldn't have nailed it better as it goes through there. So let me ask you this. You mentioned music, you mentioned food, you mentioned all forms of different art. I don't know why anyone would want to come to visit these. So how do people find out more about the Reinbeck Arts Festival?
Okay, so we're in newspapers. Okay. We're on social media.
Okay, what is that? What's your social link?
I don't know it offhand.
Okay. But if they go to Facebook, they search this, they search right. It and find it. Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. Radio stations. We have our town has advertised different events throughout the year on television, on KWWL. And so we have some TV advertising as well. We have posters around town, and then word of mouth is vital for our festival and its growth, because a lot of that is what brings people to town year after year.
Very cool. Very cool. Marion, I'm in live music. I'm in live entertainment. I ask these two questions at every interview, so I always have to know, number one, what is the best concert you've ever seen your entire life, Marion?
The Beatles.
The Beatles. Where did you see the Beatles at?
In Houston, Texas.
Oh my gosh. That might be the best one we've heard so far. Okay, second question would be, if you could have any one act come to Reinbeck and perform, dead or alive, money no issue, who would you bring to your town?
Tough question. I'm going to go with Elvis.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have gone wrong with the Beatles, but you can't go wrong with Elvis either. As you go through there. That's so great. Marion Boyer, thank you so much for joining us today, telling us about your town and your festival and your heart and dedication. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Well, baby, I'm on it.